Hey guys, and welcome back with me, Jar, for another episode of my hardcore Minecraft series. Today's episode, I'm thinking, as I stand in this lovely pumpkin patch that we made last episode, that pumpkins make pumpkin juice. And we need somewhere in town to sell said pumpkin juice. And where better than a lovely tavern. So the focus of this episode is to go and build up the tavern. I've already reserved a place in the village for it, over on the other side of town, next to our sort of like merchant house. So I need to go and get some wool and plan it out. So first things first, and that one of the whole purposes of this sheep farm, I'm going to gather some wool so I can plan out this build. Okie dokie. So here I'm envisioning quite a tall, crooked, again, like something more like this. Like it's an old building, it's been around a while, not new and fresh like the merchant's building. So it's going to be a bit crooked, a bit more run down, but it's a big building. It's been established for a while, so I really want to kind of get how grand it is as well. So kind of level of here, I'm thinking like up to the doorway. That's going to be far too high, so let's just go step. Let's clear these away, because that's going to be far too high. I don't want it to be sitting up. I want it to be on like a foundation of stone, but I don't want it to be ridiculously high like that. So yes, I did bring some shears. So step, let's move, let's just spin that around, and then I want this to go up again. I want it to be too wide. That makes that a step. And you're filling him. Go. Don't want the rotten flesh. Actually, I like it, but I don't want a bit more of a balcony space. So let's switch to magenta. Go ahead, zombie. I'm busy. Oh, yeah. Of course you put me on fire. Just want to set you back another one. Okay. So, kind of got my outline nicely done here. I think I want to kind of work out how tall this is going to be going. So let's. This is going to be on my grand double door entrance. So I'm thinking I kind of want this like sort of a jutting out sort of section with some supports underneath, but it kind of blends into the slope of the roof. So I just want to get the second floor in here. Okay, so let's go 2. That's 2. I want this to be quite a steep roof, so that's going to be another 3. 2. That's 1, 2, 3. And go another 3. 3. Copy this over here. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there we have it. So we've got the purple magenta showing the floor, and it's kind of first floor height, with the roof kind of coming over the top, sort of an extra balcony for the as part of the second floor, and then like a little bit of an sort of outbox building part of it. And then this is all going to be sort of foundationed with bricks, like a bit like this bigger building is, but a little bit more prominent. Maybe even like a bit of gutter, because it's going to be a little bit more a traversed and seedier building of the village. But it's going to stand out because it's going to have quite a tall roof, I'm thinking, to really squeeze in that second floor. And a nice sort of stepway up to it. Okay. So the next thing I need to do is actually think about the materials going into this. So guys, quick update from me. I didn't realise my microphone wasn't actually recording. It must have got knocked or something. So all the footage I have been recording and voiceovering over didn't get done. So, very quick update with where I am at. So, I'm doing some resource gathering, which you're going to see in a mo. I've finished off a design for the tavern, as you can see in the background there, where you can see the walls. It's all ready and raring to go. I just need to finish off gathering all the detail-y bits that I need. Stuff like arm stands, which will make sense, leather caps, and many bits of wood, so I can construct the tavern. So I'm going to get back into that now, and I shall see you after a bit of a montage for all my resource gathering. So, as you can see behind me, I have the lovely outline of what's going to be my tavern building. and 5 lovely shulker boxes, full of materials that are going to either decorate the outside or the inside. However, one material is still missing, and that is a block of honey. So, before I can crack on with the time lapse, I need to go and build a quick little bee farm, and then I can make the tavern. So I've been and set up my little bee sweatshop underground. Oh, we've got a little friend who's come to say hello. Let's... not today, thank you, not today. Thank you. As I was saying, I've made my little bee sweatshop. I have my honey block, my last block for detailing. So, without further ado, on to the time lapse. I need that. So as you can see behind me, guys, I have completed the exterior of the tavern and placed a few little bits on the inside. But all I need to do now is get those bits of roof pieces I've just noticed I've missed and get the interior done. So I'm going to quickly swipe over to it completed. So I was putting on the final touches of my tavern and the interior decoration. I'm going to try not to spoil too much. But lo and behold, who's my first customer? The lovely wandering trader. Let's see if he has anything good for us today. Ooh, some coral blocks. You know what? I'm going to leave it. I don't think I'm that desperate for coral blocks. I think I'll go and hunt them down in the future for myself. However, the rooted dirt is very tempting. Well, anyway, you just hang out here, my friend, and we may come and trade with you at a later time. Here we have it then, guys. My completed tavern. For that lovely pumpkin juice that we can now farm over in the farming district. So, just going to walk you through some of my lovely detailing. And this is probably my best interior. Probably not great compared to the standard of some other Minecrafters out there, but I'm pretty happy with it myself. So, I'm going to walk straight in through this lovely doorway. And as I close the door, we'll be greeted with my favourite detail probably of this interior. The leather stools, or the leather hats that make the stools on the armour stands. So they, of course, are set down onto a slab, set at a certain height, so they sit really well with my makeshift tables out of dark oak trapdoors. So, as you can sort of see, as you look into the room, they just sit so nicely. They look like they're sort of integrated into the floor quite nicely. And then, kind of dotted around, I've got some shelving with some books and stuff, just kind of flesh out this area and sort of show that people kind of use it for different things. A bit of a sort of banner art across the top, because that walls are starting to look really bland, and I tried to put some paintings on it and it just looked awful. Another little thing I quite like is my grill area for the fire. So we've got like a hanging spit for boiling some water and stuff, and then yeah, you can put your meats and stuff on there. And I think that's a nice point to go into the sort of kitchen area. So got some pumpkin juice ready to sail, some unpressed pumpkin juice ready next to the barrels where it would be stored with its taps. But then, and I don't know where it's gone, but there should be like a chopping board thing here, which is a dark oak pressure plate, which is missing. I'm going to have to find that and replace that. And then, yeah, as you can see, a bit of redstone dust to kind of show that this is a butcher's area. And then I've just placed on some raw meat onto these campfires whilst they were still lit, and then extinguished them, so they should stay there forever as like meat storage. And then, as you can sort of see here with the cauldrons, I've made it kind of look like that there's some pressed pumpkin juice ready in the corner to be barreled up. A little bedroom at the back in the corner, just a little bit of extra storage, a plant pot that's kind of empty. Don't really know what else I can do in this. I'm going to come back to this maybe and maybe flesh it out a little bit more when we get painting in there. But lastly, upstairs, I've got a little bit of a seating area and then sort of carpeted areas and stuff. Maybe need a light in here because it's looking a little bit dingy. And then another one of my favourite features, redstone block, piston, kind of make a sort of chandelier. And that's it, yeah. This is my lovely tavern. So, as you can see, probably one of my better interiors that I've done compared to the lack of in anything else. But that's it from me for this episode then, guys. If you've enjoyed it, please think about a like, a subscribe, or even a comment. It all adds up in the end. But that's me, Jar. Till next time, see you in the next episode.